dear students. Now today I am going to tell you about the preparation of sodium sulfate decahydrate, that is Na2SO4.10H2O. Now in this, what method of preparation we will be using for this type of salt here is we are using titration method. Okay children. Now by the action of dilute acid, that is we will use dilute H2SO4 on a soluble base. Now what type of soluble base we will be using here is sodium hydroxide. So let us see the what is titration. Since now both the reactants, that is this NaOH and H2SO4, both of them are colorless solutions as well as they are soluble. Hence what we can do is we will prefer titration method. Now here on titration we will come to know whether the reaction has truly occurred or no. Okay, now here titration is conducted. You can see here titration is conducted to determine the completion of neutralization reaction, that is to determine the amount of the acid, that is sulfuric acid, how much amount is used to react with sodium hydroxide. So we can calculate the total amount of the reactant, how much is treated. Are you getting? So in this reaction you can see here 2NaOH plus H2SO4 gives you Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. Now using this same method, titration method, potassium sulfate, see here, similarly potassium sulfate can also be prepared. You can treat the base 2KOH plus H2SO4, it will give you K2SO4 plus 2H2O. Now let us see. Here in the first diagram you can see first step in the titration procedure, this long tube is your burette. In this burette what is added here is dilute H2SO4. Now this burette has a marking 0 on the top. Usually the burette comes of 50 ml only. Okay, now the we will pipette out. Pipette out means we will suck 25 ml of NaOH solution in the conical flask. This conical flask at the below you can see here, at the below part, this one. Okay, this is your conical flask in which we have pipette out NaOH solution. Now what we need to do is here we will add. Now listen, initially both the solutions are colorless. Initially both the solutions are colorless. So how will I come to know whether the reaction has occurred or no? So to this NaOH we will add slightly 1 to 2 drops of phenolphthalein indicator. Now when we add phenolphthalein to the base, it turns colorless to pink. Now this colorless base has turned what? Pink. Okay, in the diagram you can see here NaOH is pink. Now why it is pink? Because of addition of phenolphthalein. In the step 2, the titration procedure is continued, where you can see on the addition of sulfuric acid to the conical flask. That means slowly you will open this knob and add some amount of H2SO4 and stir the solution or shake the solution till the time it becomes colorless, because now we know that when acid is added to the indicator, the color should be colorless. So the below solution which was initially pink, now it has to be colorless. Till the time it becomes colorless, we will go on adding sulfuric acid. Now what is the end point? The end point will be the one in which there will be a sharp change in the color. So we have observed that now the color of the solution has turned what? Colorless. So this is the end point. So the amount of the H2SO4 which is being added from the burette, okay, the amount of H2SO4 which is being added from the burette can be measured from here. You can record the reading from 0 up till how much it has been used. So that much measurement you can calculate using your burette only. So from the burette you can take the whether you have added 10 ml, 15 ml or 25 ml of the solution of H2SO4. Are you getting? Okay. So at this end point, the pink color in the flask just changes to colorless, indicating that all the alkali is neutralized. Now the burette tap is closed at the point, and the solution in the flask is transferred to an evaporating dish. Now in the third step, when this below solution, NaOH solution, is added, now this has totally reacted. Are you getting? Now it has converted to Na2SO4. Now this whole solution we will transfer it to the evaporating dish. Now we will evaporate. So what will happen? Excess amount of the water molecules will be removed of the solution in the evaporating dish. We will heat it till the point where there will be crystallization occurred. That means we will see that large amount of liquid has to be evaporated, and we will concentrate it. Okay, concentrate the solution. Concentrate means like you take 1 glass of water and add 2 spoons of salt. तो हम शुगर का सिरप कैसे बनाते हैं? हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा वाटर इवेपोरेट करते हैं और उसकी चाशनी बनाते हैं ना, उसको विस्कस बनाते हैं. सिमिलरली हियर ऑल्सो वी विल इवेपोरेट टिल द टाइम द सोल्यूशन इज कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड. Then we will cool the hot saturated solution and it will crystallize out in the form of Na2SO4.10H2O. I hope that you are able to understand. This is how we will experimentally prepare sodium sulfate decahydrate. Thank you.